This hearing is called to order. Today is March 7th, 2022. This is the time and place set for the public hearing on the proposed amendment of the Commission's discovery rules. I am Commissioner Randy Pinocci of the Public Service Commission, and I will be the presiding officer for this hearing. With me today is President James Brown and Commissioner Tony O'Donnell and Jennifer Fielder, who will be on Zoom. Staff Attorney Zach Rogala will advise the Commission. Montana law requires the presiding officer at the rulemaking hearing to read the following notice. Notice of function of Administrative Rule Review Committee. Administrative Rule Review is a function of the intern committees and the Environmental Quality Council, EQC. These interim committees and the EQC have administrative rule review, program evaluation, and the monitoring functions for the following executive branch agencies and the entities attached to agencies for administrative purposes. Economic Affair Interim Committee, Department of Ag, Department of Commerce, Department of Labor and Industry, Department of Livestock, the Office of the State Auditor and Insurance Commissioner, and Office of Economic Development. Education and Local Government Interim Committees, State Board of Education, Board of Public Education, Board of Regents of Higher Education, and Office of Public Instruction. Children, Families, Health, and Human Services Interim Committee, Department of Public Health and Human Services, Law and Justice Interim Committee, Department of Corrections, and Department of Justice. Energy and Telecommunications Interim Committee, Department of Public Service Regulation. Review and Transportation Interim Committee, that was Revenue and Transportation Interim Committee, Department of Revenue and Department of Transportation. State Administration and Veterans Affairs Interim Committee, Department of Administration, Department of Military Affairs, and Office of the Secretary of State. Environmental Quality Council, Department of Environmental Quality, Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, and Department of Natural Resources and Conservation. Water Policy Interim Committee, where the primary concern is quality or quantity of water. Department of Environmental Quality, Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, and Department of Natural Resources and Conservation. These intern committees and the EQC have the authority to make recommendations to an agency regarding the adoption, amendment, or repeal of a rule, or to request that that agency prepare a statement of the estimated economic impact of a proposal. They also may poll the members of the legislature to determine if a proposed rule is consistent with the intent of the legislature, or during a legislative session, introduce a bill repealing a rule or directing an agency to adopt or amend a rule, or a joint resolution recommending that the agency adopt, amend, or repeal a rule. The interim committee and the EQC welcome comments and invite members of the public to appear before them and to send written statements in order to bring to the attention any difficulties with the existing or proposed rules. The mailing address is P.O. Box 201706, Helena, Montana, 59620-1706. I will now ask Mr. Rogala to discuss the notice of public hearing.
Thank you, Commissioner Pinocci. The notice of public hearing on the proposed rule changes was published on February 8, 2022 in the Montana Administrative Register pursuant to MAR notice number 38-5-253. The notice was issued by then Commission President James Brown. As required by the Attorney General's model rules, I'm to read you the major provisions of the notice of public hearing. A complete copy of the notice will be included in the official record of this hearing. Paragraph 1 of the notice indicates that the purpose of this hearing is to consider the proposed repeal of ARM 38-5-8301 and 38.5.8302. Paragraph 2 of the notice advised the public that the department will make reasonable accommodations for persons with disabilities so those persons can participate in the rulemaking process. Paragraph 3 sets forth the text and justifications of the proposed repeals. Paragraph 4 indicates that interested persons may present their data, views, or arguments either orally or in writing at this hearing or after this hearing to the Commission. Paragraph 5 notes that the NCC is available to represent the interests of the consuming public. Paragraph 6 provides that the Commission, a commissioner, or duly appointed presiding officer may provide over and conduct the hearing. Paragraph 7 describes how interested members of the public can receive notices of Commission rulemaking proceedings. Paragraph 8 states that bill sponsor contact provisions of 2-4-302 Montana Code annotated apply and have been fulfilled. And paragraph 9 states that the amendment and repeal of the above stated rules will not significantly and directly impact small businesses as set out in 2-4-211 of the Montana Code annotated. Thank you, Chairman Pinocci.
The purpose of this hearing is to receive public comments regarding the proposed rule repeals. Following the close of the public comment period, the department will summarize and respond to any comments received. The summarized comments and the department's responses will be published in the Montana Administrative Register as part of the rulemaking process. The order of presentation of testimony is as follows: the statement of the proponents in favor of the proposed rule changes, the statements of the opponents, and the statements of any other persons wishing to be heard. The chair will call on each presenter individually as identified in paragraph 1 of the commission notice. If anyone would like a copy of the notice of proposed rulemaking and does not have one, please contact the commission at 1-800-646-6150. Please electronically raise your hand on Zoom platform if you have any questions. Is there anyone else who wishes to speak as a proponent? Any other proponents? Is there anyone else who would wish to speak as an opponent? Any other opponents? Anything online? Is there anyone who wishes, anyone else who wishes to be heard on this matter? Is there anyone else who wishes to speak? And once again, remind everyone that the commission must receive written comments no later than March 14th, 2022. Seeing that nobody wishes to offer any further comments at this time, I hereby close this public hearing regarding the commission's rulemaking. Notice 38-5-253.